Hello, welcome back to the Daily Look-In. So I'm coming on here because I wanted to do a video on right versus wrong and strong versus weak. Um, in our society, of course, there's right versus wrong. We all know that, and many people classify um, themselves as strong or weak, or a choice or decision as being strong or weak. And I wanted to just help people understand, because I was having a conversation about this and it really imparted a very strong message to me. So I wanted to convey that. When making decisions in your life, I want you to look at them as what it is. No matter what decision that you make, you can't change it, right? Once it's done, in the future when you look back, you can't go back, you can't change it, you can't reverse time, you can't do any of that. I want people to see that you made the choice that you thought you should make, for good or bad, in that moment. So it was the right for you at that time. Even if down the road it wasn't right. Even if you thought at the moment, I shouldn't do this, but you still did it. You were making the choice. And that's the choice that you thought that you should make, again, for good or bad. So if our lives is to teach us a lesson, then that means that this is your life, it's your path, and it is an opportunity for you to learn from that experience. So you're doing the best that you can do at that time. Now, how it correlates to being strong and weak, I want people to also understand that we all make mistakes. We all have something that maybe we would like to have done differently, or a different outcome. But strong isn't just strong in terms of strength, body strength, how much weight you can lift, right? Most people say they're strong because they can tolerate things, or because they don't tolerate things. But I also want you to understand the strength in weak moments, in dealing with something that you know that you shouldn't, in sitting in your pain. It takes a strong person to sit in their pain. Anybody can bail out. Anybody can close down, to shut down and say, I'm not dealing with anything, or I'm locking my heart up, or I'm just going to walk away. I don't care about what's going to happen. I'm just going to leave. Anybody can do that. And what I want to impart on you is that just as much strength as it takes to walk away from something that you love, or you care about, or you really want, but you think it's not good for me, or I shouldn't do it, or whatever your reasoning is, there is strength in weakness. There's plenty of people out there that's going through hard times, difficult moments, and it takes strength to sit and deal with pain, and to not just deal with the experience and the situation that you're involved with, but also to sit in the pain that you have with yourself, right? Because what we've been going over in all of these messages is that whatever you're dealing with, right, you're going to attract certain things to you based on the energy that you're feeling within yourself, okay? So what that means is that you have to be fit to go through bad things, to treat yourself badly by how you're acting with money, people, love, any situation, what you're allowing, abuses that you're allowing into your life. And I know there are abuses that you don't allow. I'm talking about abuses that you do allow into your life: physical abuse, mental abuse, you abusing others. I want you to understand that that is a reflection of how you feel about yourself. Now, I know that it is not popular. I know people want to point fingers, and I am not saying that mistreatment is right. I'm saying that mistreatment is on some level a reflection of how you feel about yourself in some instances. Okay, we all don't control everything. If you're a child being mistreated, you can't control that. But I'm talking from an adult perspective of adults handling situations and dealing in situations that is in your hands, relationships that's in your hands that may have gotten out of control, that may have some way lost its footing and become harmful, difficult, hard, mean, cruel, on either side or both sides. So I want you to understand that that is a reflection of you. It's how you, whatever you allow into your life is how you feel about yourself. And all I want to remind you is that it takes strength. And you are strong enough because you're dealing with it to come out of it. And, don't discount pain. Don't discount another person's pain, another person's weakness. Again, no one is perfect. Everybody is on their own path. It is their life. Whatever they decide to do in their life, it is their choice. This is their road, their book, their chapter, however they write it. And it doesn't matter what anybody says, including me. It doesn't matter what anybody says. All that matters is what you believe about yourself, because that is the singular truth in your life. Whatever you believe about yourself. That means that if you're allowing pain into your life, poverty into your life, harm into your life, a feeling of being unworthy and unloved, it is a reflection of how you already feel on some level. And I can go deeper into that, but I won't right now. But I want to help people understand that strength isn't just about walking away. Strength is also, there's strength in pain. And most times the quietest people, most times the people that are the most reserved, most times the people that are most subdued are the people with the most internal power, the most inner strength, the most inner belief. They just don't remember. I say remember it because it's already embedded into each and every one of us. Our power, our strength, our completeness is already there, right? We've gone over this and how we're on this path and we're searching for it. We're searching for that fulfillment, just to realize that, because it's all through our lessons, that we already got it. It's already in us, because that's what all of our lessons are supposed to teach us, right? We're supposed to learn lessons and help people, and everything else colors the moments. So please don't discount your pain or another person's pain. Please understand that it takes a strong person to put up with negativity and pain and harm and mistreatment, and even if it's to yourself, even if it's not with another person, if it's within yourself, you just have to realize that, wait a minute, I'm controlling this story. This is my story. I control it. It can go however I want it to go. Because the one also thing that is singular is there's nothing more powerful than a changed mind. Once you change your mind, I don't care who you are, I don't care what you're going through, I don't care how old you are. Once you change your mind, it can change your life. It will change the moment. It will change the experience. It will change the outcome. Everything will flip once you change your mind, not anybody else's. Remember, they're part of our experience. So if you're part of my experience, then that means that this can go however I want it to go based on what I know and what I feel about myself. As you change your mind, as you evolve, as you grow, energetically and spiritually, you're going to shed an old skin. Whatever what you was dealing with before, it's going to naturally fall away. It's not going to fit you. We talked about that a little bit. It's like putting a round peg into a square. It's never going to fit. Once you change shape, you will never fit into the old shape. It won't happen. But people think that just because they are doing meditation and saying, which is commonplace, and we spoke about that recently, saying, oh, I don't deal with negativity and I don't deal with all of that negative energy. People love those words. But yet you're still doing the same thing. You're still talking about people. You're still being negative. But because you meditate or go to church or believe in God or what have you, you think that, oh, well, that's not me. When in reality, you're contributing to it. Okay? So let's call a spade, and I'm always going to call a spade a spade. It is what it is. So in order to change shape, you have to let, and I say this all the time to other people, you have to let your understanding change you. You can't try to change through your understanding. Your understanding is going to change you. That is definite. 1,000%. It's going to happen. So allow that change to happen. Understand that there's strength in your weak moments, and that you can come out of it. And strength isn't just about the person who didn't choose what you chose. Strength is about dealing with it and putting up with it and changing your mind, because it's already there. I don't care how low you are. I don't care what you got going on in your life. I've been through so many things, and I have tons of stories that maybe one day I'll share on here. But no matter what, you can come out of it, and you're strong because you're already dealing with all of the stuff that you've been dealing with, and that takes strength. Not the average person can put up with craziness, nonsense, abuse, mistreatment. That you gotta have guts in order to put up with that. So remember who you are, because it's already in you. Remember, we are already complete. We're searching for that completeness through our experiences and through our choices. That includes the negative ones. That's what it's all about. Those negative moments, those painful moments, those are the ones that really build you up. That's how you get your skin. That's how you get your covering, through those moments. That's really how it works. That's how sometimes you got to get down low enough so that you can come up out of it. You choose the experiences in your life and go through certain things, right? Because now, let me back it up a little bit so that you understand. You make choices, and you choose certain experiences, but there may be other things on that path, because remember, these are all paths in our life. This is our life, our road, and there's all kinds of side roads, and there's all kinds of things on those side roads. So you may choose to go down there. I think I'm gonna deal with that person, or I'm gonna see what happens if I do that. And there's all kinds of other things on that path that you didn't know, but you can come out of it. So remember that you have the strength already. You're already complete. You're already everything that you want to be. You just got to remember it. So I want to take away from this that you're going to get it. You already do get it. And I'll be talking to you later. Thanks so much for checking in.